Let me ask you something. Could a gun be smarter than its owner? It sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? But what if I told you that such a firearm actually exists? Today, in our ongoing dive into the fascinating world of firearms, we're going to talk about the gun that could outsmart its shooter. Yes, you're hearing this correctly. I'm referring to a firearm that's more brainy than brawny. Intrigued? You should be. Let's get into it. Smart technology has revolutionized nearly every industry, so why wouldn't it find its way into firearms? Enter Tracking Point. Back in 2011, a Texas-based company unveiled a revolutionary product that had weapon enthusiasts and skeptics alike scratching their heads. They called it a precision-guided firearm. Sounds fancy, right? Well, it was more than just fancy. It was downright futuristic. But what exactly sets this firearm apart? Well, imagine this. A gun so advanced that it can calculate shot placement with the kind of precision only seen in video games. Using a built-in computer system, the Tracking Point firearm combines ballistics information, environmental conditions, and even target movement to ensure you hit your mark. It does all the math for you. No more guessing or relying on sheer skill alone. It's like carrying a sniper team's worth of expertise in your hands. But wait, it gets even crazier. The core of this amazing capability lies in its tag-and-shoot technology. Imagine aiming through a high-tech display that looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Once you lock onto your target, the system calculates everything: wind direction, temperature, barometric pressure, even the Earth's rotation. Subsequently, it decides the perfect moment to fire, only allowing the gun to shoot when the aim is dead on. That's right, this gun literally won't let you make a mistake. Now, I can hear skeptics waving their hands. The gun won't fire unless the shot is perfect. Isn't that a tad overkill? Maybe, but imagine the implications. Training inexperienced users to shoot with pro-level accuracy, or helping law enforcement in high-stakes situations where they can't afford to miss. Tracking Point had a vision of giving everyone, from first-time shooters to seasoned snipers, an equal chance at success, an equal shot, if you will. However, this cutting-edge innovation raised eyebrows for reasons beyond its capabilities. Some critics argued that such precision-guided technology could make its way into the wrong hands. Think about it. What's stopping a criminal or even rogue regimes from using an AI-assisted weapon that essentially can't miss? The ethical debates were, and still are, intense. But let's put that aside for a moment and marvel at the sheer engineering behind it. Built with a Linux-powered operating system connected to its scope, Tracking Point firearms also have real-time Wi-Fi capabilities for sharing. Yes, it can live-stream your shot. You could argue that this takes Instagram-worthy moments to a whole new and somewhat scary level. How did it perform in real-world scenarios, though? In tests, it allowed people with little to no experience to hit targets from over half a mile away. Unbelievable, right? Professional snipers, who usually require years of practice and training to master their craft, found that the firearm automated the hardest parts of their skill set. But does it make humans obsolete? Well, not quite. You still need to aim and pull the trigger. The human element isn't entirely removed, it's just heavily assisted. Still, here's the million-dollar question. Does being too perfect ruin the spirit of shooting? After all, doesn't the thrill come from learning your weapon and finding your own finesse? Critics of Tracking Point liken it to playing a video game on easy mode. Fun, sure, but does it hold the same satisfaction? Love it or hate it, one thing's for certain. Tracking Point changed how we view firearms technology forever. And while the company filed for bankruptcy in 2015, its revolutionary ideas have paved the way for a future where guns may do more thinking and less spraying. So, next time someone asks you if guns can be smarter than people, tell them about the precision-guided firearm and leave them wondering, what's next for firearms innovation? For now, we'll keep exploring this ever-evolving world one mind-blowing episode at a time.